Buddhist monks believe that Buddha achieved enlightenment and then shared his successful methods so that all living beings could eventually exist in perfect understanding and bliss.
The monks, and they still do so today. The Buddhist monastic community is called Sangha. This is how a day in the life of a monk might look. He gets up very early, at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's time to meditate. He does this in front of a Buddha statue. After meditation, he makes his bed, cleans up, and studies the Buddhist teachings, the Noble Eightfold Path, that is. While he does this, let's look at his possessions. He is allowed to own only 8 things: 3 garments, a belt, a razor to shave his head, a needle to mend his clothes with, a begging bowl to get food in, and a strainer. What's the strainer for? The monk needs to filter his water so that he doesn't swallow any insects, since he's not allowed to kill. During the morning, the monk takes his begging round. He visits the closest village and is given food by the people there. Aren't they kind to feed him? But that is not how Buddhists see it. They believe that it's the monk who is...
What an intro that was. It's beautiful here. It makes me feel like I'm back in Thailand, except there is a drunk couple fighting at an Arby's down the street. So, I don't really have that in Thailand. My dad works in the hotel business, so we bounced around overseas most of my life. Spent some time in Singapore, to Bali, even some time in France. Bonjour. And then I also ended up in Chiang Mai, Thailand, which is where I finished high school. And typically in Southeast Asia, young men, before they're married, they'll spend some time in the monastery to earn religious merit, social merit, and blessings for their families in this lifetime or the next, because we believe in rebirth, which is swell. So after I graduated high school, I entered the monastery for a couple of weeks, and my younger brother joined me to give thanks and honor my parents for taking care of me for the past 17 years, which included putting up with a lot of the shenanigans I would get up to. One time, my principal did call my mother in because I kicked a sign down in the mountains. So once we moved into the monastery, we weren't made monks right away. First we had to have our head shaved as well as our eyebrows, which was quite a look for me.